So to access the configuration, you have to enter the transaction code SPRO. So SPRO is the setting where you can be maintain your baseline configuration and your final configuration as per the business requirement. So here you can find out the different nodes like enterprise structure, where you can able to maintain your company code, controlling area in a financial accounting. Then under sales you can be maintain the sales organization, distribution channel, sales group, sales office. Under material management you can able to maintain the storage location, purchasing organization. Under logistic execution you can able to maintain your warehouse, your shipping point, your loading point. Under logistic general you can be able to maintain your company, your plant, your location. So these kinds of setting is maintained by the different consultant, like FICO consultant maintaining controlling area, company code, consultant or PP consultant will maintain the plant and location, sales SD consultant will maintain the sales organization, distribution channel, sales group. So these kinds of setting is maintained. Later on the respective module lead or a respective module consultant will maintain their settings under the different node. Like material management, the material consultant will maintain all the entire settings under the material management node. Then sales and distribution, like SD consultant will maintain all the settings under the sales and distribution. The plant maintenance PM consultant will maintain the plant maintenance related setting under the plant maintenance. These are the depends on the business requirement of the module. So if the PM module, SD or module implemented, the respective consultant do the setting under the node. Now we are talking about the project system. So project system have their node. So here we have to maintain the entire setting for a project system module. So we will see the different nodes and what are the prerequisite settings which need, or what are the settings to run the business processes for the particular customer or a particular industry. So under project system, structure, operative structure, work breakdown structure, project coding mask. Define special characteristics for the project. So once you execute that particular transaction, you can able to see the particular settings which you need to maintain under that. So particular about the define the special characteristics of the project. This PL is indicating the length of the project, that is project length. If you click on the F1 button, SAP will open your SAP help file or the information of that particular box or particular field. This value define the coding of that particular. So how many length of that particular key which is identified here. So whether you need a 1, 2 or 3 digit key, you can be maintain here. Now what kinds of special characters you want to under the coding mask. So either you can be maintain the slash, forward slash, backward slash, point or dash. Okay, these kinds of special characteristics if you need, you have to maintain here. And finally you have to save. If you have to do the edit, then you have to save the same. So once you save, system will ask the creation of the new request. So you can maintain your request in the existing request, or you can even create a new request. To create new request, you have to click on the create request, and here you can be maintain your description of that particular request. So I have defined the special character, so I have maintained the name of that particular request to identify, because what happens after saving the each and every setting in individual node, we have to transport this request from one client to another client. That is, we have do the configuration in a development client, and we are not doing a configuration in a quality or a production. So we will transport this request from the development to quality, and later on quality to the production. So to identify the request, you have to give the name of that request. So whatever that request you need to transport, You have to identify that and you have to later on give to the basis guy, and basis guy will transport this request into the production system. You have to give the date of the particular today, and then finally save. So once you save, system will generate a new number, request number, and once you continue, whatever that change you have done in that particular, it will save under that request. Now to open this particular request, I have to click on the create new session. This is the way you can create a new session. Either you click on this icon to create new session, so it will be remain your existing session and it will open a new session, or you can be enter the command /o and it will be open a new session for you. Now to see the request, the transaction code is SC10. Now to view this request, you have to click the customizing request icon, deck box, and your request is not released, so it will have a modifiable. Then click on the display. So here you can be able to see your request. This is my request which I have created. Now what you have to do, you have to simply release this request. This is a child request, this is called as a child request, and finally you have to release the parent request. So once the parent and child request get released, you just do copy that particular request, or if you want to copy your all requests, you just copy whatever that request you need to move in a quality system, you just copy. So to copy, you have to use the Ctrl Y to select the request, then Ctrl C to copy. Go to the desktop, open one Microsoft Office Excel worksheet and just paste here. So you have to provide this list to the basis guy that this request I need to transport in a PR quality system. So basis guy will transport in a quality system for you. So this is the job of the basis consultant or a basis guy who transport a request from one system to another system. Now back to our work. So this is the request transporting and request creation session. Now define project coding mask. So this is the project ID and which I was talking about. So this is the length of that particular ID. Here you can find out the transaction code. If you want to see, you can see the transaction code, that creation of the project coding mask. The transaction code is the OPSJ. So this is particularly define your length of that particular transaction code. Okay, where X is maintaining for the numeric or alphanumeric items, where you can be maintain numeric as well as alphanumeric, and 0 is only for a numeric. So wherever there are the 0 is there, where you can be maintain the only numeric number. Okay, and wherever there is a X was there, so it will be indicating the alphanumeric number. Okay, so this is my ID A-000. X is maintaining for the numeric as well as alphanumeric, and 0 is maintaining for the numeric, and this is defined by level. Basically this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in case of A, if I was using the A as my particular coding mask, then I can be maintain up to the 5 level, and if I use the B, it will allow me to maintain a 6 level structure. So let's see in the system how this coding mask will work. So to open the project builder or a creation of the project builder, the transaction code is the CJ20N. You have to enter this transaction code in a dialog box, or you can be go by the menu path also. So logistic, project system, project, and the CJ20N. So if you double click here, it will be access you that particular T code. Now to create the project, new project. So system will first ask you the project profile. So you have to choose the appropriate project profile. I am choosing one project profile, and then comes to the coding mask in the picture. So if I start with the A, and just click on the find. System will provide me the next open number. So already 10001 project is already created in the system. So it will propose me the second number. Provide a business area. And now to maintain the level or a WBS, you just click on the WBS element overview. And now you can be able to maintain your structure. So if you see my coding mask, now I can able to maintain on the second level, I can able to maintain numeric as well as the alphanumeric because I have maintained their X. Or rather I can maintain the numeric also. Now if you see the all are on the one level, I have to just click on the project, derive structure and the execute. So according to coding mask, it will rearrange or reorganize their level. So this is the way I can maintain the level up to the 5 level. Got it? So parallelly I can maintain the n number of level, but I can maintain the structure up to the 5 level. Because see, if I see in a project definition, I can able to see the coding mask. Finally I have to save. And the structure will save into the database.